Hey, this is Cassie, and you're watching Blue Blood Sports TV.
Shout out to Blue Blood Sports TV.
You're watching Blue Blood Sports TV.
Shout outs to Blue Blood Sports TV.
You're watching Blue Blood Sports TV. Hola, habla Cindy, está viendo Deportes TV.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, undefeated, rising, lightweight, superstar boxer, Ryan Garcia, KINGRY, defeated Francisco Fonseca last night in dramatic fashion, left hook, dropped him, knocked him out in the first round. Sitting ringside, though, was undefeated, lightweight, WBC, superstar boxer, Devin the Dream Haney. And they have a history. They have a serious history. They fought in the amateurs. Devin Haney says they fought 4 or 5 times. Ryan Garcia says they fought 6 times. They both admit that Devin Haney got the better and has the more wins in the amateurs, right? So they both are in agreement that Devin Haney has more victories in that series against one another, that tournament against one another. He came out with more wins. With that said, Devin Haney got in the ring with Ryan Garcia after the fight, and Ryan Garcia and his promoter, Golden Boy Promotions CEO and promoter, chairman, Oscar De La Hoya, who's a Hall of Famer in his own right, Hall of Fame boxer, multi-division world champion, superstar boxer in his own right. Oscar De La Hoya stated that the fight prior to Ryan Garcia's fight, which was Morales versus Jorge Linares, which saw Jorge Linares get rid of Morales in dramatic fashion himself, right? And Oscar De La Hoya said that he already reserved the Staples Center in Los Angeles, California for that fight for Ryan Garcia versus Jorge Linares. He said he reserved it for July. We know Jorge Linares stated that he wanted to come back in May or June, but I'm sure he'll wait one more month to see himself in a big fight with Ryan Garcia. With that said, Devin Haney called out Ryan Garcia. He got in the ring, called him out. Ryan Garcia stated that he's going to go and beat Jorge Linares. Then he's going to go ahead and beat undefeated 2-division world champion, superstar boxer, currently WBA lightweight world champion, Gervonta Tank Davis. Then he'll seek out a fight with Devin Haney. He said this right in front of Devin Haney's face, right? And Devin Haney went on to say, you see, he mentioned me last. He didn't state that he wants to fight me now. He continues to keep me at last, right? And I'm personally at belief that it's a mental block for Ryan Garcia. Sometimes when you have history with a boxer in the amateurs, so on and so forth, you just struggle to figure out a way, especially if that fighter had a lot of success against you. Evander Holyfield was on Mike Tyson's show, and he just stated that it was a guy by the name of Cecil Collins, I believe, that he struggled to get past when he was in the amateurs. So he wanted to avoid him by any means necessary. He said that at one point in time, he went to the weigh-ins and put a 5-pound weight in his pocket to try to weigh more than Cecil Collins, so he'll fight in a different weight class, because Cecil Collins continued to beat him. He beat him 3 straight times. He said the 4th time they traveled and he saw his name on the list and saw that he was going to have to fight him. He said that he wanted to avoid him. So he tried to put a weight in his pocket just to avoid him. And I believe it's the similar situation with Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia. When it comes to Gervonta Tank Davis, Ryan Garcia confidence when he mentions Gervonta Tank Davis is on a whole different level than it is when mentioning Devin Haney. When you mention Teofimo Lopez, when you mention Vasil Lomachenko, when you mention Jorge Linares, his tone is totally different from that of when you mention Devin Haney. He does not believe, I believe that there's a mental block. Now, he stated in the post-fight press conference, he stated that he wants Devin Haney to build up his profile. He doesn't look at him as a champion. Devin Haney is the WBC lightweight champion, but he don't perceive Devin Haney as a world champion. He wants Devin Haney to build up his profile. He stated that he believes there's no difference between himself and Devin Haney. So he wants Devin Haney to build up his profile for a future mega fight between the two. Well, Devin Haney is looking to fight you right now. He's saying that Devin Haney needs to build up his confidence, build up his resume. But Devin Haney's looking to fight you right now. And you saying that I want to beat him when he's at his best. He's undefeated. He's the WBC lightweight champion. He then goes on to state Bernard Hopkins, who's a co-business owner. He has stock in Golden Boy Promotions. I guess he's like the COO of Golden Boy Promotions or something like that. Bernard Hopkins was pressed by Devin Haney and Devin Haney's father, who happens to be his manager and trainer, Bill Haney, and told him make the fight. Bernard said and admitted that they didn't want to make the fight before. He said now after they watched Ryan Garcia knock out Francisco Fonseca, he said now is the time. So this just lets you know that they didn't have the confidence to believe that he would be able to compete with Devin Haney prior, right? And also Oscar De La Hoya reiterated the same sentiments when he stated that they wanted to see more out of Ryan Garcia, and now Ryan Garcia made them believers. And then you can look at the post-fight after the fight when Oscar De La Hoya got in the ring. You can see Ryan Garcia telling Oscar De La Hoya, I told you that I could do this. And Oscar De La Hoya says to him, you're right. You're right. And then Ryan Garcia starts, playing with Oscar De La Hoya, poking him, and Oscar De La Hoya, they joking around. And Oscar De La Hoya is like, you're right, you're right, you're right. So that lets you know that Oscar De La Hoya was letting Ryan Garcia know they didn't feel like he was ready for the upper echelon in the lightweight division. And they didn't feel like he was ready for Devin Haney. As Bernard Hopkins stated in the interview when Devin Haney and Bill Haney confronted him, he stated, well, now is the time. Now is the time. But you saw what just happened right now? This is what Bernard Hopkins said to Bill and Devin Haney. You saw what happened just now? Now is the time. Before it wasn't the time, is what Bernard Hopkins stated. So this lets you know. And so there, I believe, when Ryan Garcia mentions Devin Haney, makes mention of Devin Haney, he too don't believe that he can compete with Devin Haney. There's a mental block. He wants to go ahead. He needs the confidence. If he defeats a Gervonta Tank Davis, he defeats a Jorge Linares, I believe that at that point in time, Ryan Garcia will feel like he could defeat Devin Haney, right? He said that Devin Haney is a great champion, a great athlete, and he just wants him to compete at the same level as him. So when they fight, he gets more accolades from beating Devin Haney, right? So he says, yes, we fought in the amateurs. Yes, he's a great fighter. I just want him to build up his portfolio, his resume, before we compete. Well, Devin Haney already captured the title, something that Ryan Garcia hasn't done yet, and he's looking to fight you right now. Now, we know Devin Haney suffered a shoulder injury. He had surgery, so he's going to be out until probably June. But Devin Haney wants all the action with Ryan Garcia, and Ryan Garcia is not confident that he could beat Devin Haney right now. And it wasn't until last night that Oscar De La Hoya and Bernard Hopkins gathered the confidence to feel like he could compete with Devin Haney. So this is a testament to Devin Haney. And I can't wait to see this fight. And the mistake that Ryan Garcia is making is not understanding that Devin Haney just doesn't have hand speed. Ryan Garcia has a lot of hand speed. He has a lot of talent and he has power, but he has a lot of hand speed, a lot of flash. That's his nickname, Flash, ironically. But he doesn't have a lot of foot speed. He stands straight up, right? Devin Haney has the total package. So the mistake he's making is going to allow Devin Haney to gather more experience, to get better, to get stronger, right? Just like Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney is just 21 years of age. But he's going to allow Devin Haney to get his true manpower. And then Ryan Garcia is truly going to be in trouble. Because hand speed wise, he can keep up with Devin Haney. Foot speed wise, he cannot. And power, Devin Haney can keep up with him. Devin Haney is more technical. Devin Haney is sharper. Now, what Ryan Garcia displayed last night, absolutely sharp. Absolutely beautiful. Left hook. But I'm not saying that Ryan Garcia is not sharp. I'm saying that Devin Haney is sharper. So allowing him to get his full man strength later on, allowing him to get more confidence, allowing him to get more strength, is going to place Ryan Garcia in trouble. But I can't wait to see this fight. The sport of boxing is in great hands. We got some great up-and-coming guys. We got Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney, Teofimo Lopez, Vasil Lomachenko. You know, man, the sport of boxing is in great hands with these fighters. So I can't wait. Gervonta Tank Davis, you know, just to name a few. But that's all I got for y'all. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed? Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LGBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Raw. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.
Hey, this is Jasmine. Thank you for watching Blue Blood Sports TV. Hola, soy Jasmine. Gracias por ver Sangre Azul Deportes TV. Gracias.